does what he does so well is he read the block. It wasn't off tackle. It wasn't off the guard on the inside, and he took his time. Then he bounced to the outside, got a great little kick-out block, a touch block, and deep downfield for the Demons, helping him out.
When property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation, ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on, Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealership.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Hey, good evening. Welcome to the Star City of Velva, North Dakota, as we bring you Division B high school boys basketball tonight here on the PSP Network. I'm Jonas Nelson. Glad to have you along as we are in Velva for the Aggies to take on the Berthold Bombers tonight as these two teams play in Region 3, District 6. And this one, the first game of the year for both teams when it comes to district play. For the Velva Aggies, they come in with a 5-0 mark on the year for head coach Isaac Sondral and are ranked in the top 10 in the state of North Dakota, while the Berthold Bombers come in with an 0-4 mark on the year so far. For Berthold, it started off with a loss to Drake Animus, They also played White Shield, Kenmare Bowbells, and Tioga. Their games in the month of December, and start 2025 taking on Velva here in this district counter. Meanwhile, for the Aggies, they come in with 5 wins on the season. They started off with a 20-point win over Division A opponent Delax Burlington. Followed that up with a 3-point win in overtime over Division A opponent Botno. A game we brought you back on December 21st right here in Velva. Win over Garrison. And then, of course, at the Minot State Dome here on PSP Network, you saw the Dale Brown Classic and the Hoopster Classic. Aggies picking up wins over North Prairie and St. John as they come into this one at 5-0 on the season. The Aggies averaging about nearly 78 points a night offensively. Defensively giving up about 56.5 points per night. Meanwhile, for the Berthold Bombers, they average about 40 points a night and defensively have been giving up about 73.5 points per outing. Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations in Minot and Bismarck. No appointment is needed. You can stay in your car and drive through to get your oil changed in about 15 minutes. That's right, they don't waste your time or theirs. Their technicians can do that. They can check all of your fluids and all of your vital components, and they'll get you back on your way again in about 15 minutes or so. So check out Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Locations in Minot and Bismarck. Online, you can find them at VIOC.com. Also want to say a big thank you to Northern Plains Heating and Air. They sponsor our broadcast. Northern Plains Heating and Air has over 25 years experience as your heating and air experts. They are the factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. You can find them online at northern-plains.com. Northern Plains Heating and Air. We'll take a timeout here on the PSP Network, and then we are back to take a look at more of this as we get you ready for tonight's contest. The Aggies and the Bombers coming your way here on the PSP Network.
It all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
You worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Welcome back to Velva here on the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show here on the PSP Network as we get you ready for the Velva Aggies taking on the Berthold Bombers tonight here in the Star City of Velva, North Dakota. I mentioned the Aggies come into the broadcast 5-0, and they are ranked in the poll. Take a look at the latest poll brought to you by Ackerman Estvold. And you'll see the Aggies this week ranked number 7 there with that 5-0 mark. You got, again, teams from this district where these two teams play, District 6. You have Bishop Ryan there ranked at number 2 right now. The defending state champion, Westhope Newburgh, is in tied for 3rd. Velva's at 7. Our Redeemers also in this district. They're at 9. Last night, if you were watching here on the PSP Network, you saw Mohall Lansford Sherwood MLS playing at Nedrose, and they scored a huge win last night there. They also are undefeated on the season, receiving votes in the poll. And Drake Animus, also from District 6, receiving votes in the poll this week. So there is 6 teams from this district, which is made up of a total of 11, that are either in the poll or receiving votes this week in the state poll in the Division B polls. Which brings up a very interesting district tournament coming up here in the month of February. Somebody's not going to even make it to region out of those 6, because only 4 make it to the region tournament. And then when it comes to state tournament, of course, like happened last year, our local district wound up with 3 teams at the state tournament because of the state qualifier games that now come into play. If you finish 2nd or 3rd in your region, you play in that state qualifier game and have the chance still to make it to the state tournament. So last year we had Westhope Newburgh, Bishop Ryan, and our Redeemers all from this area that made it to the state tournament. And boy, I tell you what, it's going to be a pretty fun regular season of district play as we move through this one and into the tournament season. Quick look at some of the other polls. The Division B girls poll, Benson County moves up to number 1. You saw them on the PSP Network over the Christmas break, of course, playing at the Hoopster Classic Monday and Tuesday. Some convincing wins for them. Kenmare Bobel still hanging in there at number 3. Berthold girls undefeated. They're in at number 7 this week. And the Bomber girls off to a really great start this year as well. Quick look at those Division A polls. South Prairie Max from our area remains number 1 on the girls' side with 13 of the 19 first-place votes. And on the boys' side there, Des Lacs Burlington receiving votes, but not in the top 5. Finally, the AA polls just came out here just yesterday. Minot High remains atop, both boys and girls, as both teams are undefeated on the season. Both teams also unanimous choices right now in AA girls and boys basketball. Reminder to keep up to date with all that's going on in the area and games coming up as you like us on Facebook and Twitter, and keep up on our social media online, psp.network. Big thank you goes out to some of our sponsors as we've started the Division A and B coverage during the regular season. That's really what I came on to do with the PSP Network. And we thank some of those sponsors specifically that are doing that, which includes some folks like Berthold Farmers Elevator. Birdsall Grain and Seed has come on to do that. We thank Circle Sanitation. Also, Dakota Square Arco in Minot is a sponsor of Division A and B regular season games. We have Swenson RV and Marine that just came on. They're going to be on to sponsor games here in January and February. Verendry Electric Cooperative, some of those businesses. So a big thank you to them for coming on to help sponsor the Division A and B coverage here on the PSP Network. Also, thanks to Minot State for their sponsorship. You know, the best way to predict your future, to create it. With over 100 areas of study at Minot State, you'll earn the degree for the career you desire. More than 96% of recent Minot State grads are employed or continuing their education. MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you. We'll hear from more of our sponsors. We're back to look at starting lineups coming up next here on the PSP Network.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you? Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-iety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Welcome back to the Star City of Velva, North Dakota, as we bring you the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. A reminder, you can stop in to locations in Minot and Bismarck, get your oil changed in about 15 minutes. You just sit in your car and drive through. Pretty convenient. And their technicians typically get that full oil change service done in about 15 minutes, plus all the checks on all your essential fluids and your tire pressure and all that kind of stuff. So great job. Very convenient, timely service that won't slow you down, and no appointment is needed. You can just drive in anytime. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, Minot and Bismarck, online, VIOC.com. All right, let's take a look at starting lineups for tonight's contest here as we take a look first at the visitors on the scoreboard. Starting lineups brought to you by the UPS store in Marketplace Foods Plaza on South Broadway in Minot. Starters will include Drew Erickson, a 5'11 junior guard, wears number 2. Brennan Osmondson, a 6'1 junior forward, wears number 3. Alfonso Montano is a 5'7 freshman guard. He wears number 4. Dylan Pank, a 6'2 junior forward, wears number 22. Parker Nesham, a 5'10 freshman forward, wears number 23. The other Bombers on the roster are Logan Thompson, Sawyer Neubauer, Sam Wrench, Hank Osmondson, Tucker Shep, and Jack Wrench. Habib Rafu is the head coach, assisted by Kenneth McCoy Jr. Starting lineups for the home team on the scoreboard, and the Velva Aggies under head coach Isaac Sondral. Start with Cooper Kittleson, a 6' junior guard, wears number 2. Mason McPeak, a 5'11 senior guard, wears number 4. Reggie Bruner, 6'2 senior forward, wears number 10. Ray Steffen, a 6'1 junior forward, number 12. Ben Shep, a 6'2 senior forward, wears number 23. Other Aggies on the roster, Kason Larson, Mason Kraft, Wyatt Kaliakowski, Braden Bossert, Hank Bodine, Cage Cambites, Micaiah Heinz, Wes Nicholson, Eric Uland, and Matt Bryant. And the national anthem, as we honor America, being now presented here at the Velva Gym. National anthem performed by the Velva High School Band here on this Friday evening. Great job by them. And again, as we honor America, we say a big thank you to all those service folks, their families, those veterans and their families as well for their sacrifice so we can enjoy the freedoms we have in our nation, including opportunity to come here and enjoy some good basketball here this evening. We wrap up our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. I say a big thank you to them for their sponsorship. And we're back to bring you this opening tip-off of today's game. Coming up next here on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
When property owners in Bismarck and Minot seek transformation, ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling. It's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
All right, we're ready to get underway here in Velva with tonight's District 6 contest. As at center court, it'll be Ben Shep jumping up against Dylan Pink. Mike Holtz, lead official. Aaron Casper, Drew Pearson assisting him tonight. And we're off and running as McPeak gets it to Kittleson in the corner. Bombers setting up in that zone defense. First shot up and off the mark. Rebound taken down by Parker Nesham. Quickly ahead, and the first point scored by the Bombers on the run-out attempt by Drew Erickson. Back comes McPeak. Inside, they'll work it to Bruner, now near side. Back to the top to McPeak. Across now near side, driving in the lane, giving it to Bruner. Puts it up, and the shot up, no good. Whistle and a foul called. And a first foul of the ball game here will be whistled against number 23. That'll be Parker Nesham, the freshman. In the act of shooting, Reggie Bruner, so the 6'2 senior heads to the free throw line. Averaging about 17 points, 8 rebounds tonight here through the first 5 games of the season, and he'll get the first points for the Aggies. Reggie also 31 points away from 1,000 in his career as he comes into tonight's game. And making 2 free throws now, that would be 29 points away from 1,000. Aggies will set up in a little full court pressure, which they like to do. Bombers trying to work it, and a steal as Ben Shep with the steal and the layup. And the first field goal for the Aggies. 2-point lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Montano has it far corner. His pass going to be picked off there by McPeak. Quickly up top, they'll work it to Steffen. Inside Shep. Inside out, back to Shep. Reverse layup is off the iron, but a whistle and a foul called on the Bombers. And that will be going against Brennan Osmondson. His second team foul. And that'll send Ben Shep to the free throw line. Ben, a 6'2 senior, averaging a double-double of 12 points, 10 rebounds tonight. With the free throw, 3 quick points for him on the evening as we thank Prestwich Orthodontics, specializing in braces and Invisalign for all ages. Find them online, minutbraces.com. Bombers now trailing by 4. Up top with it is Osmondson. He'll hand off there to Nesham, working it to Pank. Dillon near side with the spin, and the shot up and good for Dylan Pank, the junior leading scorer for the Bombers on the season. Inside the drive, Kittleson can't connect. Rebound tapped into the hands of Shep, gets the defender up in the air, and then he'll put it up and off the glass. 6 quick points for Ben Shep, and it's a 4-point advantage. Pank weaves through the defense all the way to the hole and draws the foul, does Dylan Pank. And the junior will head to the Serve Pro free throw line as the foul is called on Reggie Bruner, the first Aggie foul of the night. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and weather, cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. Pank, the 6'2 junior. Good on his free throw attempt from the Serve Pro free throw line as Reese Steffen will check out for the Aggies. Braden Bossert, number 11, checking in, this 5'9 senior. One more for Pank at the line. And that one rattles around and drops in as well. 2-point game on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Here's McPeak's drive. Up top to Shep. Back to McPeak near side. Cut off there on that 2-3 zone. Bruner's 3 rattles in and out, and Dylan Pank with the rebound. Pank racing up court. Gets it to Osmondson. He'll launch the 3, and that's too hard. Missed everything out of bounds. UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. They are in the Marketplace Foods Plaza, open 8:30 to 7 and Saturday 8:30 to 3. For all your packing and shipping needs, it's the UPS store. And they shot up. Count the basket, they say, and an and one for McPeak. As we look at that one on the Ryan Family Dealerships instant replay. Nice drive into the free throw line there. Got it to rattle in. Made the free throw as well. So 3-point play for him and a lead of 5 now. Montano with it. Double team far side. The pass to Pank tipped away. Loose at center court. Pank will pit it to Osmondson. Bruner is right there. They'll kick out to the corner to Erickson. 10 on the shot clock for Berthold. Near side. Nesham driving to the bucket. Cut off. 3, 2 on the shot clock. Pank doesn't see it, and it'll be a shot clock violation. Good defense for the Aggies there as they held them without a shot attempt. So the turnover will give it back to the Aggies, leading by 5 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Bruner inside to McPeak at the top. His 3, no. Rebound tipped and tipped. Bruner has it, and he'll muscle it back up and in. Reggie Bruner with 4 points here early on, and a 7-point lead. Up the near side comes Osmondson. Brennan's pass ahead, tipped away and stolen. It's the Aggies on the run. McPeak with the floating layup is up and good. As the lead expands to 9. And we're going to get a Bomber timeout here as Coach Rafu wants to talk things over. 4:25 remaining here in period number 1. Aggies with the early lead here on the PSP Network.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
Nine-point lead for the Aggies. Bombers get it following the timeout here. Inbounds to Erickson. He'll fire away at 3, but Rainbow 3 up and good for True Erickson. That's Exactly what Coach drew up, I'm sure, out of the huddle. Cuts that lead down to 6. McPeak down low. Works it to Wes Nicholson, who checked in at the timeout. He'll get it across to Bruner, and Reggie will score. He's got 6. And the lead back to 8. Far corner with it. Osmondson underneath. Kick out. Another rainbow 3. This one won't connect for Drew Erickson. Hits the side of the backboard and out of bounds. So back to the Aggies. The ball will go. Halfway through period number 1. Lead of 8 for the Aggies here. McPeak steps to his right and drains a 3. At 11, the advantage now on the PNC National Bank scoreboard. Pank had it tapped away, and last to touch it was Berthold. So the turnover. PNC National Bank, your life busy, they'll make it easy in managing your money. Locations in Minot or in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank. Missed shot, but the rebound tipped into the hands of the Aggies, and Reggie Bruner connects from underneath. 8 points for Reggie here early on. And the advantage up to 13. Alfonso Montano trying to get it to his teammate, had it tipped away. And head coach Isaac Sondral is going to send in a new platoon of Aggies here, including number 1, Kason Larson, a junior. Wyatt Kaliakowski, number 5. Cooper Kittleson is back in. Ben Shep is in, number 23. Reese Steffen is back in as well. Far side with it is Osmondson. Couldn't connect with Pank. Picked off there by Shep. His layup, though, is challenged and tipped away, and loose ball is out of bounds. The last touch, they'll say, by Velva. In for Berthold as well, Hank Osmondson, 5'8 freshman, wears number 11. And number 21, also Jack Wrench, a 5'8 freshman, in for the Bombers. 2.5 to go here, first quarter. Advantage of 13 for the Aggies. Erickson drives underneath. The kick out to Osmondson. Up top, they work it back around quickly to Pank. He'll try a long 3 from the near side, and it's good. Dylan Pank with a long 3. He's got 7 of their 12. Steffen tries the baseline jumper. That one's off. Pank with the rebound. The Bombers chance to cut into this lead a little more as they get it ahead to Osmondson. And then an over and back violation called at center court as he was defended closely there. Ryan Family Dealerships instant replay here. We'll look at that 3 by Dylan Pank, launching it from deep range to Dylan. Ryan Family Dealerships, 5 locations to serve you in Minot and Williston. Shop them in person or online at driveryan.com. Aggie kick out to the corner. 3 ball off the mark, no good for Larson. But another chance for the Aggies with the rebound. Around to the top. 3 ball rattles in for Wyatt Kaliakowski. 13 the advantage once again. And Erickson's long pass won't connect with his teammate, Jack Wrench. 90 seconds to go here in the first period. And a new platoon of Aggies back in. Brossart, McPeak, Bruner, Shep, and Mason Kraft, number 3. A shot from the far wing, in and out, no good there for Braden Bossart. Whistle and the foul called against the Bombers. We'll go against Drew Erickson. That'll be his first, 3rd team. So Shep will inbound to the baseline to Bruner in the corner. Three ball rattles in and out. Rebound, tip back to him, and he'll take it to the hole and score this time. 15 the advantage for the Aggies with a minute to play in the first. Erickson trapped in the corner, has it stripped away by Braden Brossart. And he'll get it back and puts it up, but off the iron. Shep with the rebound to Bruner, baseline. His jump shot fading away, no good. Got it back again. A three for Shep, too hard. And the Bombers finally clear it as Hank Osmondson has it. To the corner, they'll work it. As Brennan Osmondson trying to get it up ahead, and a Berthold timeout to save possession before the 10-second call comes. We'll take a break as well. 35 seconds to go first period. It's been all Aggies early on in this one.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Welcome back to Velva. 35.5 seconds to go here in the first period as the Bombers will inbound on their end of the court. It'll be Brennan Osmondson to do so. Gets it into Hank, the freshman, a couple dribbles. Kicks to the corner. Erickson, a long rainbow three again, a little too hard. Hank with the rebound in the lane. The putback in and out. Won't stay down. Shep has it. Quickly up ahead to McPeak in the corner. He'll penetrate baseline. Leaves it underneath. Nicholson, no. West can't connect on it. And then we'll have a hell ball, they'll say, on the rebound. As the possession will give it to Berthold with 14.9 left on the clock. So it'll be Hank Osmondson to inbound. To Wrench, back to Osmondson, to Erickson, 10. His pass back center of the court, stolen away by McPeak. Mason on the run to the bucket, rims off. Kraft's tip-up won't go. Shep throws it over his shoulder, and that's the end of the first period. After one here in the Star City, it's the home team, the Aggies, leading the Bombers 27-12 here on the PSP Network.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Underway with period number 2. Aggies with the ball and a lead of 15. Near side, Bruner, baseline. Shot won't go from 16, and the rebound taken by Brennan Osmondson. To Dylan Pank. Long pass ahead to Erickson in the near corner. Bossart is there defensively. Back to Pank. Pank leading scorer with 7 points for the Bombers in that first period. Inside, they work it. The scoop shot just off the mark. No good for Jack Wrench. Back comes McPeak on the run to Bruner underneath. Open and scores a layup. Reggie Bruner with a dozen points already in this one. McPeak steals the pass, and his pass into the lane one-handed. Flies off a teammate and out of bounds. A little out of control for Mason McPeak on that one. Thanks goes out to Shields for their sponsorship of our broadcast. Shields of Minot and Bismarck. Every sporting good possible, along with footwear and fashion. Shields a proud sponsor of the PSP Network. The steal against the press, and the shot good for Reggie Bruner. As the Aggies extending their lead here. Pank the other way. He'll drive against Bruner right to the hole and make the bucket. Referee Mike Holtz. Okay, so we're going to say Dylan Pank's layup is good. And Reggie Bruner, who is back defensively there, received a flop warning. Okay, it's the first one of those I've ever experienced. Back on the Aggies. Cross court to McPeak. Quickly around and back to Mason. 3-ball off the mark. Rebound, Braden Bossert. His bounce pass, a Converse pass, we call that. Yeah, bounces almost right off the top of his shoes. Some of you that are old like me, you'll remember the old canvas Converse shoes. Yeah, others of you have no idea what I'm talking about. McPeak with the steal. Up ahead, Shep fouled and one. And Shep will get the bucket. And the foul will go against number 11. That'll be Hank Osmondson, his first. First of the quarter. Braden Bossert out. Reese Steffen back in for the Aggies. And for Berthold, Hank Osmondson will come out of the lineup. As back in once again, Parker Nesham. At the Serve Pro free throw line, Ben Shep trying to complete a three-point play. Ben with 8 points so far in the ball game. And 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. This one in and out. Bruner with the rebound. He's fouled on the putback. So count the bucket for Reggie Bruner. The foul whistled against number 3. That'll be Brennan Osmondson, his second. And Reggie Bruner will head to the Serve Pro free throw line. He also 2 of 2 from the line. Now 3 of 3. It'll be Brennan Osmondson that'll get a rest on the bench. Dylan Pank against the press. Long pass to Erickson on the home run pass and missed the layup though. Reggie Bruner in defense there. And near side, it was Kittleson that stepped back and out of bounds on the near side. Number 5, Sawyer Neubauer, is into the ball game for the Bombers as well. And here they come. Erickson will have it. Hands it off on that far wing to Jack Wrench. Hounded there by Cooper Kittleson. Back to the near side to Erickson. Pass into the lane. Again, McPeak with the steal. Racing up court. Down to Bruner. Spins, fires, and scores again, does Reggie Bruner. 9 points in the quarter, 19 on the night for Reggie Bruner. Aggies again on the run after a steal, and this time Mason McPeak will pay it off with the layup. Aggies increasing their lead here on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Here in the second quarter, that pass a little wide for Neubauer. And we'll have new Aggies into the ball game here. Reggie Bruner will stay. Wes Nicholson, number 24 in. Also in Mason Kraft, number 3, along with Shep and McPeak. Bombers in that 2-3 zone defense. So around the perimeter they'll go. Down low, and they find a guy wide open on the left block. That's Mason Kraft, and he'll score the bucket, his first points of the night. Quickly up the far sideline goes Parker Nesham, and he'll be fouled as that one will be whistled against number 24. That'll be Wes Nicholson. First on him, first of the quarter. Just 2 Aggie fouls called here in the first half so far. Only 4 on Berthold. Bombers inbound. They'll work it to Drew Erickson on that far wing. Looks at Cutters. Decides to drive against Kraft to the bucket. Too hard with the shot. And the rebound tipped out of bounds by the Aggies. Coverage of Division A and B basketball being brought to you by Dakota Square Arco and Minot. Quality fuel, convenience items, an awesome touchless car wash, and the best customer service. West of Dakota Square Mall is Dakota Square Arco. Mason McPeak's three, twice off the rim, no good. Rebound, no good by Nicholson. Kraft can't connect. A fifth opportunity for the Aggies, and Reggie Bruner finally gets it to go. Bruner needing 31 to hit 1,000 points in his career, closing in on that. A steal ahead to Shep. Ben's layup is up and good. Shep now in double digits with 10 points. Halfway through period number 2 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Near side, Neubauer has it. They'll get it down low. Nesham will kick it out to Erickson, and back around to the top. They'll try and work it. Mason McPeak with the steal, and he'll score the layup. Aggies increasing their lead here in period number 2. Driving from the far wing there is Parker Nesham. The freshman is fouled, and that'll be the second on Wes Nicholson. Subs into the game. It will be number 11, Braden Bossert, and I think number 12, Reese Steffen back in. Sam Wrench, number 10 for the Bombers, into the ball game now. There's the drive by Erickson, can't connect off the glass. Bossert saves it, and McPeak will bring it up court. Long pass ahead. Steffen's three, no. The rebound battled for in the corner, goes sailing out of bounds. His players diving after it, and they'll say last touch by Velva. Thanks goes out to Planet Pizza for their sponsorship. Nothing like Planet Pizza. So good. 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza. Steal by the Aggies. Bossert trying to get that to McPeak down on the baseline, and it was kicked away by Berthold. So Mason McPeak will inbound. Up to Kraft at the top of the key. He'll size up a three. It's off the iron, and a rebound taken down by Parker Nesham. Nesham will take it himself up court. Into the lane he'll go. Lost control of it, and it sailed out of bounds. Substitute for the Bombers. Erickson will get a rest on the bench. As back in will come Alfonso Montano. Where's number 4 for the Bombers? Sets up in that 2-3 zone defense against Mason McPeak. To Steffen, up to McPeak. Kraft from the elbow, no. Out of bounds, and the ball over to Berthold. Coming at halftime, we'll have the Magic Towing halftime report coming your way here on the PSP Network. As we are early on here in this month of January, lots of games coming your way, including tons of Division A and B games. McPeak with the fast break layup, up and good. You can find all course information on the PSP Network, psp.network. You'll find us online. And we'll have a timeout as we head to break. It's all Aggies here in the second quarter.
Finding the right bank can be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Welcome back to Velva. Bombers will have the ball following the timeout. 2.5 to play here in the first half, and a nice Play into the lane. They get it to Parker Nesham. Just missed on the layup. Back come the Aggies. 3 from Kraft, far side. Good for Mason Kraft. Montano will bring it up court. Double teamed and the pass tipped away. Ahead to Cooper Kittleson, who will dribble through the baseline and back out top to Bossert. He'll pass. Now to Steffen, left side. Kraft, free throw line, good. And Mason Kraft has hit the last 2. Under 2 to play here, first half. Opening of district play for both of these clubs here tonight. Try to get it into Pank. Stolen away. Nicholson on the run. Makes the layup. Wes in the scorebook for the first time tonight. Alfonso Montano working against Steffen into the lane. High off the glass. In and out is the shot. Aggies quickly ahead. Nicholson drives in the lane. His floater up and good. Back-to-back buckets for Wes Nicholson. Three-point attempt, a little bit long for Montano. So just over a minute to go in the half. Aggies will inbound. Bossert will bring it up court. Screen, he could go either way. Goes right, passes back left into the lane. Kraft trying to leave it to Steffen on the baseline. Stolen away. Bombers on the run. Montano had it pickpocketed by Braden Bossert. Bossert stops on the elbow. To work it to Steffen. Now back around. Bossert, 3-ball short. Kraft saving it inbounds to Nicholson. Wes in the lane. He'll kick out. 3-ball up and off the mark, no good for Reese Steffen. And on the rebound, we got a whistle and a foul with just over 23 seconds to go. This will be on number 11. Braden Bossert will pick up his first. Third of the quarter. So Montano will inbound it to Nesham. Back to Alfonso. Pulls up near wing. Pounding there. Finally gets it in the corner to Brennan Osmondson. He'll be cut off as he penetrates baseline. Up top, drive in the lane for Wrench. The shot up and just short. Rebound by Braden Bossert as he heads up court. A whistle and a foul will go against number 10, Sam Wrench. That'll be his first, second team foul, so 1.7 left. Bossert inbounds to Kraft, launches at the length of the court, just off the front of the rim. Halftime here in the Star City, and it's the home team with a big lead over their visitors from Berthold here on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
We often think of frontiers as pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
Welcome back to the Star City of Velva as we're at halftime of this District 6 contest, and it sees the Aggies leading the Berthold Bombers by a score of 59-14. We come to our Magic City Towing halftime report. Hey, remember that number and call Magic Towing whenever you need a tow. There's no job too big or too small. Magic Towing. Put that number in your phone right now. It's 701-509-4011. 701-509-4011. Magic Towing, you never know when you're going to need them, especially now here in the wintertime. Name PSP Network when you need a tow and save $50 at Magic Towing. Well, looking at the scoring here in the first half for the Aggies, they have a total of 6 players in the scorebook, and it's a Reggie Bruder that's leading the way with 21 points. Mason McPeak has scored 14. 10 points in the scorebook here at the break for Ben Shep. Mason Kraft came off the bench to score 7. 4 points for Wes Nicholson. And Wyatt Kaliakowski scored 3 for their total of 59. Meanwhile, for the Berthold Bombers, 2 players in the scorebook for them. Dylan Pank leading the way, scoring 9. And Drew Erickson, 5 points for their total of 14. The Aggies led 27-12 at the end of the first period, and then outscored the Bombers 32-2 in that second period to lead 59-14 here at the halftime break. Nobody in any foul trouble. Wes Nicholson for the Aggies has 2 personals. That's the most for any of the Aggies, as they were whistled for only 4 fouls here in the first half. The other fouls go on Braden Bossert and Reggie Bruner. 5 fouls whistled against the Bombers. 2 of those went on Brennan Osmondson, and then 1 each on Drew Erickson, on Sam Wrench, and on Hank Osmondson here in the first half of play. Division A and B coverage here on the PSP Network, being brought to you by Swenson RV and Marine, your official Tracker Marine dealer with a full line of Tracker and Nitro fishing boats, along with Sun Tracker and Regency pontoons. They also offer a full line of Tracker off-road, Yeti ice houses, and many campers at their location in Minot and Bismarck. Shop online at swensonrv.com. We're taking a break, and then we'll be back with third quarter action of this one between the Aggies and the Bombers here on the PSP Network.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about Magic Towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
At Schatz Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Schatz Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Finishing up our Magic Towing halftime report here on the PSP Network as the Aggies with a big lead here. Again, a reminder, you can call Magic Towing anytime, 701-509-4011. Serving Western North Dakota, no job too big or too small. Magic Towing. Put that number in your phone so you have it anytime you might need it. I know you probably won't need it, but just in case, 701-509-4011. Magic Towing. Big thank you to them supporting the PSP Network as the sponsor of our halftime. Cold weather here in the area, sub-zero temperatures, bitter cold wind chills. Several have braved those to be here in Velva tonight to watch this matchup and others across the area. And by the way, if you want some good basketball, go out to the Minot State Dome tomorrow. The Minot State men's basketball team, ranked number 5 in the nation in Division II and undefeated, is going to be taking on Mankato, the defending national champions, tomorrow. That'll be a huge matchup for the Beaver men tomorrow night at the Dome. You can check that one out. Here we go. Bombers with the ball as they trade ends of the court. And with it, dribbling near side, Parker Nesham, hounded there by Wes Nicholson. Tries to get it off to Montiano. Stolen away. Mason Kraft on the run. Too hard on the layup, though. Nicholson rebounds. They're working around, and the shot from the near side, a 3 that is up and good by Wyatt Kaliakowski. His second made 3 of the ball game. Had one back in the first quarter as well. Pank will try and answer back. Can't do so. A little wide right. Kraft with the rebound. Lost the ball momentarily as he crossed half court, and then double dribble called and a turnover on the Aggies. As we look at the Ryan Family Dealership instant replay here. Kaliakowski setting up on that wing, and his 3-ball swish. Ryan Family Dealerships. 5 locations, Williston, Minot to serve you, and online at driveryan.com you can shop. Penetration by Brennan Osmondson and a foul called on the baseline. That'll go on the Aggies and be second personal to be whistled on Braden Bossert. First of the quarter, so Bombers inbound. Drew Erickson will trigger it in on the baseline. Teammates go in motion, looking, better hurry. 5-second count came and couldn't get the ball in. So Bomber turnover. We'll give it back to the Aggies. Thanks to Northern Plains Heating and Air, over 25 years experience as your heating and air experts. Find them at northern-plains.com. Skip pass. Kaliakowski from the right side. Can't connect on a three. Osmondson wrestles that rebound away from two Aggies, and the Bombers bring it up court. Erickson in the corner. Spins away from trouble. Goes to the bucket. Nice play there. And a nice move there by Drew Erickson. Down low, Kraft has it for the Aggies against that zone with the kick out, and the three off the mark for Steffen. Osmondson with the rebound. Pank will bring it up. Erickson skip pass, and nobody home on the near side. Ryan Family Dealerships will go back, take a look at Drew Erickson's drive from the corner there for the Bombers. It's a nice pass ahead there, and got it back and spun out of trouble as he went to the bucket and made that shot there. Nice play by Drew Erickson. Back to live action. Steffen has it in the corner, and his pass is going to be tipped and taken by Drew Erickson. Across the timeline, he'll skip it to Pink. On the far side, working against Kaliakowski to the bucket, and a nice drive there by Dylan Pink. He's got 9 points. 11 points now into double figures. Braden Bossert with the drive near side. Won't go, and then Pink blocks the second one. Quickly ahead, Erickson tried to feed it across court, but tipped away as Mason Kraft hustled back. So Erickson will inbound to the baseline. Lobs it into the top of the key to Pink, drives in the lane, and as he puts up the shot, a foul called into the Serve Pro free throw line. Dylan Pink will go to shoot a pair as the foul whistled against Wyatt Kaliakowski. His first. So from the free throw line, Dylan Pink, 2 of 2 back in the first quarter. 24/7 emergency service. Serve Pro, there to help you out with any of your cleanup needs for fire or water, cleanup and restoration. Trained technicians and advanced technology at Serve Pro. First one good for Pink. One more coming from that Serve Pro free throw line. Looks good, and it is good. A swish. 5 minutes to go on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Third quarter action here in Velva. It's the start of District 6 play for these two teams here tonight. Kraft working against the zone, takes a dribble in the lane, partially blocked by Pink. Montano comes away with it, and here comes the Bombers. Osmondson cut off there on the hash mark. Cross court to Dylan Pink. Pink into the lane, left-handed runner is up and good for Dylan. 6 in the quarter for him, 15 on the night now as Bombers cut that lead down a little bit. Kraft trying to bounce pass it down low. Matt Bryant, number 34, into the game now for the Aggies. Wearing the goggles. I appreciate that because when I played, I wore the goggles. Off the iron is Erickson shot out of bounds. And sold the ball back to the Aggies here. Here in this third quarter, the Bombers have outscored Velva by a tally of 8-3. Near side, Larson. Into the elbow, and swish is the shot there from Mason Kraft. Halfway through the third period. Glad to have you along here on the PSP Network. I'm Jonas Nelson. Between the circles, Brennan Osmondson will set it. To Montano on the near side. Up top, Parker Nesham drives down the lane. Lost it going up and saved on the baseline there by Mason Kraft. His outlet tipped away by Erickson. The two of them dive after it, and the Aggies come up with possession. Up top and a drive down the right side. And the shot Good from the far corner for Kaysen Larson from three. (67-22) on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. The kick out to the near corner. Erickson, no. Pank is fouled on the putback attempt underneath. So we go to the Ryan Family Dealerships instant replay. See the corner three there from Kaysen Larson. So to the Serve Pro free throw line, Dylan Pank will go. Matt Bryant whistled with the personal, his first, third team foul. Pank's free throw good. Wes Nicholson, Braden Bossert back in for the Aggies. As out will come Micaiah Hines and Mason Kraft. Pank with one more. Looks good, and it is. Dylan Pank, a perfect 6 for 6 from the charity stripe tonight. Quickly ahead, the Aggies work it. Tipped away, almost stolen by the Bombers. Another three, no. Larson can't connect this time. Nicholson, though, has the rebound near corner. Gives off to Bossert. Braden's three, up and good. Braden Bossert. Three made threes in the quarter now for the Aggies. As we're over 2.5 to go here, third period. Drive on the baseline, cut off. Inside they work it. Nesham working there against Bryant. Can't get it to go. Velva clears and Bossert on the run. To Larson. Three ball. Good. Kaysen Larson. Couple threes in the quarter. He's up to 6 points on the night. Far corner. That's Osmondson. To Nesham. Down the lane. Draws the foul. And I believe Matt Bryant will be guilty of that one, the 6'5 junior for the Aggies. It will be him. That'll be his second personal. Fourth team foul, so to the free throw line. Parker Nesham, the freshman at the Serve Pro free throw line. Looking for his first points of the night, and he'll get it from the charity stripe. Wes Nicholson and Matt Bryant out for the Aggies. Isaac Sondral sends Reese Steffen in, and also Wyatt Kaliakowski, number 5. Second free throw, good for Parker Nesham. Just over 2 to go here. And this third quarter. Miscommunication between Bossert and his teammate, Cage Cambites, and a turnover. Thanks to Dakota Square Arco for their sponsorship of Division A and B basketball here on the PSP Network. Stop in for quality fuel, convenience items, and awesome touchless car wash. And if you want the best deal, actually become a member of their touchless car wash. Best customer service, clean restrooms. Yes, all at Dakota Square Arco, west of Dakota Square Mall here in Mana. After the missed shot, Aggies bring it back. Just over 90 seconds to go here in this third period. Pass to the baseline, tipped and stolen away as Brennan Osmondson got a fingertip on it. And here comes Pank up court. They'll work it to Nesham. Parker drives to the bucket. Misfires in the shot, wrestling for the rebound back, but it's tipped away from him and stolen. As Bossert will bring it up court. Braden stops on the wing. Skip pass across. Another three, and yes, good for Kaysen Larson. Larson with 3 threes here in this third period. Under a minute to play in period number 3. Montano cut off. Tries to feed Osmondson in the lane. Ball's tipped away and out of bounds, and they'll say last touch by Velva. So Drew Erickson will inbound. To Osmondson. Montano tries a 3, and it's up and good. Alfonso with the 3 ball. He's first bucket for him on the night. Too hard is the shot for Kaliakowski. Out of bounds the ball goes, and last touch by Berthold, they'll say. 29 seconds remaining here in the third period. Inbounding. Kaliakowski to Bossert. Tries to drive, and Drew Erickson, good job reaching in, tying up Bossert. It'll be a held ball. This time on the possession, it'll stay with Velva. Steffen on the wing. Up top to Larson. Back to Steffen. Cut off on the baseline. Larson's three, good. This has been the case in the Larson period for Velva. 4 threes for him in the period. Final seconds. Bombers for the last shot. Pass down low. Stole by Braden Bossert. Long pass ahead. And they won't get a shot off. But it is a 50-point lead for the Aggies at the end of 3 periods here on the PSP Network.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
Welcome back to Velva as we head to the 4th and final period in today's contest. And Bombers have the ball. Hank driving down the left side and got fouled on the shot attempt. And Matt Bryant guilty of the foul, his 3rd. First of the quarter, and that will send to the free throw line, the Serve-Pro free throw line. Dylan Pank, leading scorer for the Bombers tonight with 17 points, including a perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Makes good on the first. And we'll get one more. And no good on the second one. Can't run down the rebound. Here come the Aggies with it. Mason Kraft will try a 3. Short. Rebound tipped, and Brendan Osmondson collects the rebound for Berthold. Gets it to Pank. Dillon will bring it up court. Back to Osmondson, left side. Looks at Cutters. Now to Nesham straight away. To Montano. Alfonso will get it back to Parker in the near wing. Looks at the Cutters. Inside Osmondson, spinning back to his left. Too hard off the glass. Velva rebounds, pushing the action up ahead. It's Kason Larson. Larson, long 3. That one off the heel of the air, and heat check for him. He had 4 made 3s in that 3rd period. Can't connect on this one. Pank driving hard, whistle and a foul. And this will go on Wes Nicholson. That'll be 3rd on him. 2nd team foul. So Berthold will inbound on the baseline, and it'll be Drew Erickson to trigger it in. Stolen by Nicholson. Up ahead to Larson. Back to Nicholson. Touch pass, and the layup good for Reese Steffen. Steffen in the scorebook now for the first time. Near side, a timeout's going to be taken here by head coach Habib Rafu. So we'll take a break as well with the Aggies leading big here in the Star City.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clamine, and McBride.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Drop it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Back to action. Bombers with the ball following the timeout. Elbow shot, partially blocked there by Bryant. Here comes Larson up the near side to Nicholson. Underneath to Bryant, had it poked away and stolen. And then a whistle and a foul as the pass ahead to Dylan Pink. Aggie foul will be whistled here on Wes Nicholson. That'll be 4 on him. Division A and B coverage here on the PSP Network, brought to you by Swinson RV and Marine, your official Tracker Marine dealer with a full line of Tracker and Nitro fishing boats, along with Sun Tracker and Regency pontoons. They also have a full line of Tracker off-road, Yeti ice houses, and many campers at their location in Minot and Bismarck. Shop online at swinsonrv.com. Shot caroms out of bounds. Ball back to the Aggies here as the clock continues to run on the mercy rule here in this fourth quarter. A lead of 30-plus points. That is the rule. And another one for Kason Larson from that right wing. 5 of those he has hit here in the second half. Drew Erickson responds back as he'll nail one. It's his second made 3, and he's in double figures now with 10. Nicholson blocked by Pank. Good defensive effort there by Dylan Pank. And they'll let the sub come in. We'll take a look on the Ryan Family Dealerships instant replay here as the pass went into Nicholson. Pank with the nice rejection there. Back to action, and the 3 from the far corner, no good for Cambites. Back the other way comes the Bombers, and a foul underneath as Jack Wrench is fouled. And he will head to the Serve Pro free throw line. Matt Bryan picking up his 4th. 4th foul in the quarter on the Aggies. And to the Serve Pro free throw line, Jack Wrench, the 5'8 freshman. Looking to get in the scorebook, and he does so with a made free throw. Bombers have shot excellent free throws tonight, as both made by Wrench here. And they have just 1 miss on the night. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 attempts, and just 1 miss from the free throw line for Berthold. So great foul shooting. Second attempt for the Aggies, and that one rattles in on the near side for Micaiah Heinz. Hank on the run quickly. Too hard on the layup attempt. Quickly back, the Aggies will come here. Larson back up top. Floating jump shot near side, no good for Cambites. Alfonso Montillo with it. Montano all the way to the hole, and he'll score the layup. Good drive by Alfonso there. 3.5 to play. Nicholson in the lane. Leaves it to Matt Bryant. And Bryant will get in the scorebook as well after getting the assist from Nicholson. Montano to Osmondson. Back to Alfonso now against the zone defense that Velva set up in. Pank thought about the 3, now steps to his right and short off the iron. Rebound is tipped out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Velva. Subs into the game. Erickson back in for the Bombers. Nesham will come out. And in for the Aggies, number 30, that's Eric Ulen, 5'10 sophomore. Erickson inbounding to Montano. The 3 just off the iron. And Ulen collects the rebound. Another 3 attempt is no good that time for Cage Cambites. 1 and done, and the Bombers bring it up court. Erickson pops a 3 again, just a little hard. Pank collects the rebound. Another chance for Berthold as he'll drive to the hole. Left it short, though. Osmondson, a 3rd chance now for the Bombers. Pank. Montano almost had it stolen. Back to Pank. 3 again, short off the iron, and this time out of bounds. 2 minutes to play. Stick around for our planning team financial advisors. Shots Crossroads post-game show to follow, including the naming of our Sport Clips MVP of the game, and also our Magic City Home Leisure move of the game. Aggies with over 90 seconds left here in the period. Bring it up court. Hewlin will try a 3 near side. Short. Pank collects the rebound. Up ahead, running the floor and drawing the foul is Jack Wrench as he drew the foul driving in on the left side. Whistle the foul on Micaiah Hines. First on him, 5th team foul. And so to the free throw line goes Hines. Wrench goes to the free throw line. Rattles in the first free throw. As back in comes Sawyer Neubauer, number 5. Remember, 24/7 emergency service is what you'll find at Serve Pro. Trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro. Approaching a minute remaining. Down on the left block, Pank blocks that one from behind. It's picked up by Cambites. Can't connect on the mid-range. Quickly up ahead, Wrench will step back. His jump shot no good, and the rebound. Whistle and a foul on the weak side on the baseline. Jason Larson guilty of that one. His first, team 6th of the quarter. So to the Serve Pro free throw line will go Sam Wrench. And the first one rattles in and out. Dylan Pank will come to the bench, and in will come Hank Osmondson, number 11. 1 minute to go. One more from the Serve Pro free throw line for Wrench, and that one drops in. So 1 of 2. As we're under a minute to play here in this one. Hewlin had it stripped there by Wrench, and then as he heads up court, almost had it taken away. Mid-range shot far side, in and out, no good that time for Jack Wrench. Aggies rebound. Ahead to Hewlin. Hewlin driving baseline, gets it underneath to Matt Bryant, and he'll score the layup. Final seconds ticking away here. Wrench, that's Jack. Pass to the far side, and a little miscommunication there with Sawyer Neubauer, and sails out of bounds for a turnover. Across the timeline goes Kason Larson, and they'll play catch out top. And the final seconds will come off the clock as our final score today on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. It'll be the Velva Aggies 91, the Berthold Bombers 38. We'll have our postgame coming up next.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
And welcome to our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game show as we start things off with the interview here for our Sport Clips MVP of the game, Reggie Bruner. Congratulations, first of all, on the win.
Thank you.
Hold that microphone right up there, sweet.
Thank
There
you.
you go. Now we got you. So, boy, you guys came out early. 10 points for you early on in that first quarter. Added 11 more in the second quarter. What was it that was working early on for you guys?
Mason McPeak, good guard. I mean, everyone was finding everyone. We had good balanced scoring, I thought. I mean, Sandro said before the game that he wanted to see everyone score, and I think that pretty much happened for everyone.
It was pretty close tonight. You guys use that full court press to create a lot of turnovers and get easy points. How important it is for you guys to play solid defense feeding into your offense?
We base our practices off defense. We're a fast team, so we know we can press. We got a good bench that we can go to whenever we need to. Great bench people that we can bring in if we get in foul trouble and stuff. And, I mean, we just kind of click off our defense.
Well, Coach told me you were 31 points away from 1,000 in your career. I have you down for 21 tonight, which means you're only 10 points away. How important is that to reach that milestone and have that recognition?
It's a huge milestone. I mean, I know a lot of athletes work for it, and then I mean, when you can get it, it's just a great milestone that you get to, and then just keep going from there.
Well, undefeated still 6-0 and 1-0 now in district. As you look ahead, what's your mindset going into especially district play with being such a difficult district in the state?
We got a tough schedule coming up. We know that. We all know that. Just got to come to practice every day, lock in for about hour and a half, 2 hours, get better that time, and then because we know everyone else in the district's getting better, and then just, come closer with each other.
Yeah. Well, Reggie, congratulations, our Sport Clip MVP of the game, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
All right. We'll have more of our postgame coming up here on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Welcome back to Velva. Glad to have you along here on the PSP Network. Our planning team financial advisors post-game wrap-up. Big thank you to our sponsors of the post-game here, whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession. Planning team financial advisors here to help you as you work toward your goals of achieving financial success. PlanningTeam.com is where you can find them. Also, we thank Shots Crossroads Truck Stop for their sponsorship. You can order online anytime, shotscrossroads.com. Delicious stuff there at Shots. Boy, the 99 hash brown combo, that is so good. One of my favorites. shotscrossroads.com, some of our post-game sponsors here on the PSP Network. So big thank you goes out to them. Big win for the Aggies here tonight as they start district play, 91-38. And take a look at some of the individual scoring on the night. Leading the way, as we mentioned, Reggie Bruner played in the first half. Didn't really play in the second half. 21 points on the night for him as he led the way. Kason Larson came off the bench. He scored 15 points this evening, and he had 12 in the third period, 3 more in the fourth, all of it coming from the three-point range. 5 made threes for the 15 points for him. Mason McPeak, 14 points tonight. It was 10 for Ben Shep. Mason Kraft scores 9 points. Wyatt Kaliakowski with 6 points. 4 points for Matt Bryan. 3 for Micaiah Hines. And Braden Bossert had 3 points as well. So, again, the goal of having just about everybody score almost came true for Velva tonight in the victory. Meanwhile, for the Berthold Bombers, they were led in scoring by Dylan Pank tonight with 18 points. It was Drew Erickson with 9. 5 points for Alfonso Mantano. 3 points tonight for Jack Wrench. 2 points for Parker Nesham. It was Sam Wrench, 1 point. And Parker Nesham had a pair as well. 27-12 at the end of the first quarter. After the Bombers had scored the first bucket of the game, then the Aggies took control from there. And again, 27-12 at the end of the first quarter, they led. 59-14 was our halftime score as the Aggies outscored the Bombers 32-2 in period number 2. Third quarter action, it was 20-15 was the tally. The Aggies led 79-29. And then here in the final period of play, it was a total of 12 points put up on the board by the Aggies, 9 scored for Berthold. And again, 91-38 is our final score here tonight. As we finish up here, we take a look at our move of the game and the Magic City Home Leisure move of the game. I'm going to go with the three-point shooting of the Velva Aggies tonight as, boy, they were on fire. They make 2 threes in period number 1. They added another one in the second period, and then they really came alive in that third period as they wind up making 6 threes, and they added 2 more here in the fourth period. So the three-point shooting of the Aggies, our Magic City Home Leisure move of the game. Remember, at Magic City Home Leisure, they are your home and spa enthusiasts. Local dealership in Minot and the surrounding area. They are a reputable hot tub dealer with 5 out of 5 Google star ratings. And you can find them for things like their Sundance Spas hot tubs, Michael Phelps swim spas, Finley saunas. They have Olhausen and Brunswick billiards, splash pools, and also Tropitone outdoor furniture. Magic City Home Leisure, and the sponsor of our move of the game. That'll wrap things up here in the Star City of Berthold tonight as we come back next week with another busy week of games coming your way here on the PSP Network. And I know that Some of those games will have Division A and B games that'll be coming your way as well as we work through the week. You can, of course, subscribe to our online at our Twitter and Facebook, and also find us at psp.network as we bring you up to date on all the games that are coming your way here across the area. Trevor was on camera tonight. I'm Jonas Nelson. Thanks for joining us here this evening from Velva. Again, the Aggies win by a final score tonight of 91-38. They improved to 5-0 on the year, 1-0 now in district play. Bombers 0-5. They're now 0-1 in district play. Stay warm, people, and have yourself a great weekend.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.